Hello dear students, welcome to the ninth session on the chapter Admission of a Partner. Here in this session, again I am going to take up one question which had appeared in the exam for 24 marks. Let's take up the question now. Prajwal and Dhanush are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2016 was as follows. On the asset side, they have given bank balance, bills receivable, debtors, stock, furniture, machinery. And the liability side, they have given creditors, bills payable, reserve, workmen's compensation fund, capital of Prajwal and capital of Dhanush. They admit Shravan as a partner for 1/5 share in the future profits on the following terms. The first adjustment, reserve of 2.5% to be created for bad debts, then stock to be reduced to rupees 25,000, machinery is depreciated by 10%, liability in respect of workmen's compensation was maintained at 4,000 and the fund is to be maintained at this figure. Then Shravan has to bring rupees 10,000 as his share of goodwill and he introduces 60,300 as his capital. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet after admission. Here if you see, the question had appeared in the year 2017 for 24 marks. Okay, so now first work is to identify in the first step whether we have to prepare the memorandum revaluation account or revaluation account. Here it is given that we have to prepare the revaluation account. So in the working note we have to calculate only sacrifice ratio because they have given the adjustment of bringing goodwill in cash. Okay, so in the working note, first working note will be for the calculation of sacrifice ratio. So here we need to identify which case is applicable. They have given that there were two old partners, Prajwal and Dhanush, and their old profit sharing ratio was 3:2. They admit Shravan as the new partner for 1/5 share. So these are the only two informations given in the question. So which case is applicable? Case 2 is applicable. So as per case 2 we have to calculate what is sacrifice ratio. Under case 2 we have to assume that old partners are going to share the future profits in the same ratio as before. So when we make that assumption, so here the sacrifice ratio will be equal to old profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2. So sacrifice ratio is equal to old profit sharing ratio is equal to 3:2. So this working note can be provided. Actually here we need not calculate the new profit sharing ratio because we are not going to prepare the memorandum revaluation account and the new profit sharing ratio is not going to be used in any other adjustment. If you want to calculate, you can show the calculation as a second working note, again as per case 2. Okay, but that is not required actually. Then let us see the other adjustments. It is given, as I said in the previous question, first we need to identify which are the adjustments that results in revaluation profit or revaluation loss, because only those adjustments will be shown in the revaluation account. The first adjustment says reserve of 2.5% to be created for bad debts. Okay, so you don't find any existing reserve here. The data we have 50,000, on that we have to now create a reserve, nothing but provision at the rate of 2.5%. So we are creating a provision against an asset which results in revaluation loss. It should be shown on the debit side of the revaluation account. Second adjustment here says stock to be reduced to rupees 25,000. Please understand the difference of reduced by and reduced to. Reduced by 25,000 means that is the reduction in the value. Reduced by means so much amount has been reduced, but here they have given reduced to means any more the value of stock is going to be 25,000. So we have to make a comparison between the book value and the present value. Book value here given is 40,000, the present value here is 25,000. Difference between 40,000 and 25,000 is 15,000. So 15,000 is the reduction in the value of stock, which is a revaluation loss. We have to show that in the debit side of the revaluation account. Then the third adjustment given is machinery is depreciated by 10%. So again we have to reduce the value of machinery, which is a revaluation loss, that should be debited to the revaluation account. The liability in respect of workmen's compensation was maintained at 4,000 and the fund is to be maintained at this figure. Okay, so this is the new adjustment which we have come across here. Liability in respect of workmen's compensation fund, if you see here liability side, there is a workmen's compensation fund maintained at 20,000. Okay, so which means that if the workmen or the workers met with an accident at the time of discharging their duties, they should be given some compensation To give such compensation, they have maintained a fund at rupees 20,000. But at the time of revaluation, they have come to know that there is a liability with regard to or in respect of this fund only to the extent of 4,000, and the partners have decided to maintain the fund only to the extent of 4,000. So there is an excess fund of 16,000 which should be distributed among the or between the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. So that should be directly shown in the partners capital account. That has nothing to do with the revaluation. Okay, so we are not going to even show this 4,000 liability. Okay, so that is not a new liability brought in. There is already a fund which is maintained to set off that liability. So this adjustment directly comes in the partners capital account, not in the revaluation account. Then Shravan has to bring 10,000 for goodwill and 60,300 for capital. This is again an adjustment which is relating to capital account. So only these are the three adjustments which we have to show in the revaluation account. Let us see how to prepare the revaluation account. In the revaluation account, we will write 2 reserve for bad debt, 2.5% on total debtors, which comes to 1,250. Then 2 stock account, the reduced amount 15,000. 2 machinery account, 10% on the book value. So these are the three adjustments. There is no profit related item in this question. So we are going to close the revaluation account. We get here total of 25,250 in the debit side. Same total is written here and the same difference we get. So we are getting the balancing figure here in the credit side, which represent net loss. So this net loss will be transferred to old partners capital account in the old profit sharing ratio. So old profit sharing ratio here is 3:2. So for Prajwal it will be 15,150 and for Dhanush it will be 10,100. Okay, so this is the net loss which is transferred to old partners capital account in the old profit sharing ratio. Then let us see the adjustment which is relating to partners capital account. So this one we have already discussed, that is workmen's compensation fund. Excess amount 16,000 after deducting the liability will be distributed to old partners capital account in the old profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2. One more other capital account related adjustment here is given. New partner Shravan has to bring rupees 10,000 as his share of goodwill. Okay, so what is the entry we have to write? Cash or bank account data to Shravan's capital account 10,000. Then he introduces 60,300 as his capital. Again the entry will be cash or bank account data to Shravan's capital account. After the goodwill is brought in, so this should be distributed between the old partners in the sacrifice ratio, because that serves as a compensation. Who are the old partners? Prajwal and Dhanush. So what is the entry? New partners capital account data to old partners capital account. New partner is Shravan. So the entry is going to be Shravan's capital account data. Shravan's capital account data. What is the total amount of his share is bringing in? 10,000. To Prajwal's capital account, to Dhanush's capital account. This is distributed in the sacrifice ratio of 3:2. Okay. For Prajwal 6,000 and for Dhanush 4,000 compensation is given. Okay. After that, they have not given in this question that the partners are going to withdraw this goodwill. Nothing is given. So these are the adjustments which we have to show in the partners capital account. So let us see how to prepare the partners capital account. In the capital account, as I said in the previous question, first step is to write the opening capital which is given in the question by balance brought down 50,000 and 40,000. You can check the question here. The opening capital of Prajwal is 50,000 and Dhanush is 40,000. So you will write here by balance brought down 50,000 and 40,000. Then second step is to write or check, we have to see whether there is any general reserve or any other accumulated reserve given in the question. So here they have given one reserve amounting to 60,000. This reserve should be distributed between the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. So we have to write by reserve. In the bracket you have to show old profit sharing ratio 3:2. So for first partner it will be 60,000 into 3/5. Second one 60,000 into 2/5, which comes to 36,000 and 24,000. Then the next step, after the general reserve, we have to see the other accumulated reserve. In this question, the other accumulated reserve is workmen's compensation fund. The total fund we have 20,000, but out of that 4,000 liability should be deducted. The excess fund is 16,000. So that should be distributed again between the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. So which is 3:2. It comes to 9,600 and 6,400. So after this, we have to check if they have given any profit and loss account balance. In this question also, they have not given any profit and loss account balance. Later, we have to transfer the revaluation result. In this case, we have got revaluation loss. Okay. So what is the entry you find here? Sorry, here it should be by old partners. Okay. So old partners capital account data to revaluation account. So in the capital account we have to write to revaluation account loss transferred 15,150 and 10,100. New partner dash. Okay. So after these 4 steps we are going to write about the new partner, bringing in capital, bringing in goodwill, distribution, etc. So the next step is to write the capital brought in cash by the new partner. The entry is bank account data to Shravan's capital account. So by bank account, here you will write in the bracket capital brought in cash 60,300. You will write in the new partner's capital column. Okay. Then the entry will be for goodwill brought in by bank account. Again the amount will be written in new partner's capital column. Okay. After this, goodwill is brought in, that will be distributed between the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. So while writing this entry, you have to be very cautious, because you have to record both the sides of transaction. So the first part of transaction, so Shravan's capital account data to Prajwal's capital account to Dhanush's capital account. So how to record this? We will write in the debit side to Prajwal's capital account and to Dhanush's capital account, but the amount will be written in new partner's capital column. Okay. Similarly, the other part of the transaction, how to record? We will write on the credit side by Shravan's capital account, but the amounts will be written in old partner's capital account. It is because we are crediting the old partner's capital account. So let us see how the entry is recorded. By Shravan's capital account, you have to credit the old partner's capital account, and to Prajwal's capital account, you have to write the amount in the Shravan's column. To Dhanush's capital account, you have to write the amount in the Shravan's column, 6,000 and 4,000. This is the entry for distribution of goodwill. There are no other transactions to be shown in the capital account. So after writing these transactions, we are going to close the capital account one by one. See the first column, that is Prajwal's column. Here if you compare, don't see this one. This is the closing balance which we have calculated. So we have to just see the total of credit column and debit column. We have to compare which side is more. So coming to the first partner, credit side is more. The total comes to 1,01,600. Same total is written here in the debit side also. When you deduct the revaluation loss, the difference will be 86,450. So this is the closing capital balance of first partner. Similarly, in case of Dhanush also, credit side is more, 74,400. Same total is written here in the debit side. If you deduct 10,100 net loss, so remaining balance will be 64,300. Then coming to the last column, that is a new partner, 70,300. So if you deduct this goodwill distribution, the remaining balance will be 60,300. So these are the closing capital balances of all the 3 partners. Okay. After this, we are going to prepare the balance sheet. So while preparing the balance sheet here, have they given any adjustment like the values of assets and liabilities should not be altered? No. That is why in the first step we prepared the revaluation account, which means that while preparing the balance sheet, all the assets, liabilities, capital and cash balances should be shown at the revalued figure. Okay. So now coming to the asset side, first we will write the bank balance. Opening balance given in the question is 20,000. For that we have to add the capital brought in by new partner, then goodwill brought in by new partner. So total amount comes to 90,300. There are no withdrawals. Okay. So we can just take the same balance to the outer column. 90,300 is the closing bank balance. Then bills receivable, relating to that there is no adjustment. We can write the same amount, 5,000. Furniture also there is no adjustment. We can write the same amount, that is 20,000. But coming to datas, the opening balance was 50,000. Then in the revaluation account we have created a reserve of 1,250. So this amount should be deducted because we have to show the datas at the revalued figure. Okay. So the remaining balance will be 48,750. Similarly, stock also, the book value is 40,000. Decrease in the value of stock which is shown in the revaluation account is 15,000. The balance of 25,000 which is given in the question as a revalued figure. 25,000 is taken to the outer column. Then machinery, 90,000 is the book value. We have reduced it by 10%, that is 9,000. The remaining balance is 81,000. Okay. Then coming to the liability side, there are no adjustments with regard to the liabilities, current liabilities, that is creditors and bills payable. It is written as it is. But coming to workmen's compensation fund, we have to maintain the fund at this figure. So if you want, you can show in the bracket. 20,000 was the fund, minus 16,000 is distributed to the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio, and the fund is maintained at 4,000, that is to the extent of liability, because they have asked us to maintain the fund only to the extent of liability. Okay. Then we have to write the capital accounts of all the three partners. Here we have to write the closing capital balances, which we have calculated here in the partners capital account as a balancing figure. Okay. So after we write this capital balances, the balance sheet will tally at 2,70,050. Okay. So this is how we have to prepare all the three accounts, that is revaluation account, then partners capital account, and balance sheet for the present question. Okay. So please go through the solution. If you have any doubt, please contact me. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.